We have lots of drama tonight. You do not want to miss this episode. Stock markets closed today in the red, today being October 14th, 2022. Red all over the place. Yesterday, the stock market dumped and then pumped back up, closed, had a strong close, and then this morning went up pretty good and then bang, red again. Crypto heat map in the red. Well, Ethereum's not doing too bad, but Bitcoin is down 1.24% on the day. But XRP up almost a percentage. Nothing really to say here, just a lot more red on the screen. Crypto scams. So crypto scams, and some people want to hold Coinbase accountable. Popular Bitcoin astrologer, maybe she might be in some hot water, maybe. Charges laid in the Nicola investigation, EVs, electric vehicles. And also Anthony Hopkins, NFTs, who would have thought it? Hannibal, Hannibal Lecter. Hold on a second. You smell something? Smell something. Oh, could it be the smell of burnt hair? Yeah, burnt hair. Elon Musk, of all people, is putting out a perfume called Burnt Hair. It'll be available in January 2023, and it'll retail at like $100 a bottle. There's a lot of scams going on with crypto. Like, a lot of scammers want to have access to your phone, access to your email, to try to get into your accounts and get your seed phrases, whatever it takes to steal your cryptocurrency. And they're always coming up with something new. I was doing some digging online and looking for, and I found a lot of surveys, like get paid to take surveys. And you know what? I think that's where it's all coming from. I looked at how these things operate. Basically, you divulge a lot about yourself. You're thinking you're giving information. You're being paid to do this. It's all online. You tell them about yourself. They'll ask you a bunch of questions like, do you like this? Do you like that? Do you have a credit card? Do you shop at Costco? Do you, I don't know, a whole bunch of things, own a home. And some things sound really innocuous, just, simple. But I'm pretty sure, even though they're paying you like pennies to take these surveys, people make a few dollars a day doing this. Giving out your information is probably a bad idea, and I'm convinced. I can't prove it, not digging in that far, but what if these surveys, they're taking your information now and selling it to scammers, basically? So now they know about you. You've signed up on whatever survey site. They know that you like this or that you have such and such a credit card, or that you shop on Amazon, or if you order things online. And then they target emails at you saying, oh, hey, for example, Costco, I just got this the other day. Costco, if you complete a survey, which looked like it was from Costco, but it wasn't, you can have this prize, this prize, this prize. And I was like, what? Costco sent this to me, and I looked into it. And then at the end, it's like, yeah, you could buy, you could win like a dash cam, earbuds, whatever. So I clicked the dash cam, and then at the end, it's like, well, all you have to do is pay $4 shipping. So then they'd have your credit card. It wasn't Costco. Number one, they don't take my credit card. So two, I'm sure that that's the name of the game when it comes to scammers like that. So if you're getting all bombarded with emails from scammers, and it looks like legitimate companies, it's probably somewhere down the line you took a survey and they sold you out, just like that. Crypto scam victims seek to hold Coinbase responsible for losses. And what exactly does this mean? According to the article in Washington Post, nearly 100 people are trying to hold Coinbase accountable, saying the company didn't do enough to protect them. Scam victim says they notified the company, begging it to fix defects in the Coinbase wallet software that had allowed victims unknowingly to grant the scammers access to their account. That's huge. If that's true, that's terrible. That's bad enough if you let scammers into your world through your email, through texts, and they get into your hardware. That's bad enough. But if there was a breach in Coinbase's wallet software, that's going to be a different story. So there were no procedures in place to stop these frauds. Of course, scammers quickly picked up on this and directed victims to download the Coinbase wallet. Okay, many of the victims lost their life savings. The demand says that the rules requiring banks to reimburse debit card users for unauthorized transfers should also apply to Coinbase's customers. Unlike other scams in which someone is fooled into sending money somewhere, in this scheme, the individual's money was stolen straight out of their accounts. Okay, so that's how it was done. After meeting with the victims through social media, dating apps, or wrong number texts, Wrong number text. Yeah, the scammer said high returns were available through liquidity mining. A would-be investor just had to buy a mining certificate, clicking through a prompt in Coinbase wallet that said confirm payment. So there you have it. You wouldn't know it happened until after it happened, but really, some of these scams are just plain stupid. It's just plain stupid. And I feel sorry for people who fall for them. It's so easy to just click on the wrong link and then you're just caught up into it. And I say this all the time. There's no shame in going to the police and turning these people in for taking your money. There's no shame. The police are used to hearing about it now. Just do it. You just never know. You might get your money back. You might get your money. And I'm in Canada and I say this frequently. The RCMP, the police here are getting better and better following the crypto and following the crime. And some people get their money back. They do. So don't give up. It's not impossible anymore. And keeping up with the Kardashians, this is a very interesting new development. So CoinDesk released this article, popular Bitcoin astrologer's star falls on Twitter following $30,000 in Celsius payments. $30,000. So Twitter critics accuse. Now this is important. Accuses. Nothing's proven yet. Twitter critics accused Maren Altman, who has more than 1.8 million social media followers, of not being forthcoming about her deal with the now bankrupt crypto lender Celsius. The influencer says her marketing sponsorship role is no different than doing fashion ads. At this point, with the SEC breathing down everybody's neck about touting securities, we'll have to wait and see. And for the record, nothing has been proven. She's not charged with anything. And I just did a bit of digging. I don't believe the SEC is breathing down her neck. I think it's just people making accusations. But she also kind of admits to taking cash or money, not crypto, from Celsius. So in this article right here, so Maren Altman, a popular Bitcoin and Ethereum focused astrologist. I didn't know there was such a thing. Sometimes I'm like, reading crypto charts is like trying to read tea leaves, you know? But I guess somebody else beat me to it. All right. Maren Altman, a popular Bitcoin and Ethereum focused astrologist, is suddenly a fallen star among some Twitter critics. A newly surfaced court document shows she received $30,000 in marketing payments from the crypto lender Celsius Network in the months before it declared bankruptcy. So Altman's Twitter critics say she received the money to create favorable content about Celsius while the company was suffering cash flow issues, and they criticized her for being less than forthcoming about the payment. Recently, Kim Kardashian was fined by the SEC for not revealing that she received money and how much she received for touting Ethereum Max. Touting. We call it shilling. Touting. The SEC has rules to the game, and if you're going to tout a security, and they're the ones who decide what a security is, and that's why there's all this confusion, because she didn't know. I guarantee you she didn't know. I don't care what crystal ball she used. She didn't know, because the SEC seems to be hidden from even crystal balls out there. She wouldn't have known that she needed to divulge the $30,000 that she was getting to shill or make favorable comments about Celsius Network. I'm almost positive she wouldn't have known that any more than Kim Kardashian did. And also with Kim Kardashian on Instagram, that's where she was shilling Ethereum Max. She wrote #ad, and that's kind of like, it shows your followers that it's an ad. So there's a bit of meeting of the minds, in my opinion, that they were not deliberately trying to withhold that information. I'm not going to say that. I'm going to say Kim Kardashian. She put the word ad, #ad. It showed that she was being paid to advertise it, but she didn't disclose how much she was being paid, and that's where the SEC stepped in and gave her a stiff fine. I think she made $250,000 on that deal and was charged $1.25 million in the fine. 5x. Unreal. Unreal. So we'll see what happens with this. At this point, court documents have been dug up to show that this lady received some money for marketing. What will happen next? I didn't see any charges laid. There's just things coming out now in the wash. So what I did, I jumped over to the SEC, and sure enough, her name is not on this list. So this is Crypto Assets and Cyber Enforcement Actions. Last one on it is Kim Kardashian's name. So we're all wondering who's going to be next. Who's going to be next? I mean, I'm glad my channel is not very popular, and nobody gives me anything but a hard time. So I don't have to tell you I make money doing, touting a security. I don't. Nobody pays me to tout anything. And I don't tout anything. I talk about stuff. I don't tout it or shill it. I tell you what I like, the end. And I warn you too. But if I were to be paid, to endorse something, I guess I'll have to say it and how much I got if it's a security. That's the catch. If it's a security, it's not being chased by the SEC according to what I've dug up. And if you are listening to this, shut your mouth. Don't talk. Get a lawyer. Clam up. Admit nothing. And it might work out. But if you go and blab on Twitter and try to defend yourself, it gets ugly. I remember with BitBoy Crypto, and somebody was accusing him of something on YouTube, and it had to do with, I think, something similar to this. I won't say too much. And it just exploded. It got way out of control. But what do? So somebody starts to rat on you. They harass you. They think you got money they think you've been shilling something and not doing it the right way. My advice, shut your mouth. Don't go to Twitter and start typing, get yourself into more trouble. Seek legal counsel and you might be able to work it out, even if you are wrong. Why make things worse? Okay, let's move on from there. And charges have been laid in the Nicola electric vehicles investigation today. Nicola founder Trevor Milton is convicted of fraud. This came out today. A federal jury on Friday found Trevor Milton guilty of defrauding investors by lying about a supposed technical achievements of Nicola. Remember the truck went rolling down the hill, but it wasn't self-hauled. It was just kind of pushed and gravity took over. It wasn't running. The federal jury on Friday found Trevor Milton guilty of defrauding investors by lying about the supposed technical achievements of Nicola, the electric truck maker he founded. So today he got charged. Cointelegraph put out Academy Award winner Anthony Hopkins sells out NFT collection in minutes. Yeah, and I didn't know he paints. Yeah, he paints. Well, look at that too. The NFT collection sold out 10 minutes. So it was called the Eternal Collection. 10 minutes. I can't believe it. And it featured 1,000 original cinematic art pieces inspired by different performances within the actor's long career. And we can see part of his collection on OpenSea. So 1,000 NFTs sold out in 10 minutes. Unbelievable. Anthony Hopkins, the Eternal. Let's jump over and look at some of his paintings. And here we go through a few of his paintings. Pretty neat stuff. Lots of kitty cats, though. I'm surprised with that. Cool. Vibrant. Yeah, really nice stuff. And he was painting also during lockdown, playing the piano, just creating art. He has a very vivid imagination and he's always busy, always working, always thinking. Cool stuff. Cool stuff. Neato. And thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, hit that like, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye-bye.